I'm gonna get something to eat here in a little while. I tell you what, it's exhausting, the amount of energy you expend in the game. But just want to get home and get to my wife and get to my two young children. I got a 2-month-old son, so my wife wasn't able to make it to the game. And I was the first person that I text, just letting her know that I wouldn't be in this position without her. So I want to get home and see my family. And I doubt I'll make it to see the ball drop. Because I'm just not a late night kind of guy, and really, want to watch the next game and kind of get an idea and a preview on who we're going to play.
How does this moment feel? Does it feel better than the dream?
It really does. It really does, and I don't think it's all the way set in. Just because as a coach, man, you just stay in that focus mode, and hadn't gotten away from that, and I don't plan to do it. So I'm just trying to stay focused and get ready for the next one.
Best luck.
At the time, you prefer to have a field goal before the half, but you guys come in down a little bit. Did that give you a little opportunity to motivate and get an edge coming out second half?
It did a little bit, but the biggest thing is I felt like we stopped ourselves, especially in the red zone, and I could have done a better job with a couple of the calls and put us in a better situation. But, we were kicking field goals, but we weren't converting on touchdowns. So really just got back in here and said, look, boys, they're doing what we thought. We're having success doing it. I got away from the run game, a little bit in the red zone. I'm going to get back committed to the run game, and that's how we're going to win it. Because we told them the plan to win was take care of the quarterback, take care of the ball, control the line of scrimmage, and we had to get back to that in the second half.
Was there a moment this season, looking back, that Wayne Gallman, you thought this guy was going to have a monster year? Looking back at a moment earlier this season, what's kind of his best strength also?
His best strength is, he's a humble young man, and he's a hard worker, and he's very, very unselfish. He wants to do what's best for the team. He pays attention. He wants to be the best player he can be. So that's probably his biggest attributes. And we knew coming into the season that he was going to develop. I don't know if there's one defining moment. I really, the one play that sticks out in my mind was the Florida State game. There at the end of the game when he broke that touchdown run. That was kind of when you knew that, hey, he's the kind of guy that you can put the game on his back, and he can carry the team if you need.
And the one area of improvement that he had this year.
The one area of improvement is catching the ball. And that showed up big early in the first half versus North Carolina, catching the ball out of the backfield for a touchdown that kind of got us rocking and rolling. So that's the biggest area there is working on his ability to be a factor, catching the ball out of the backfield, not just when you hand it off to him.
Gotcha.
Coach, you've been around Clemson an awful long time. What does tonight mean to you to get the Tigers to the top of the mountain, to a chance to stand on the top?
It just validation that Coach Sweeney was the right guy for the job when he got the opportunity. That the culture that he's put in place, that if you commit to doing the right thing, doing it the right way, eventually you'll have the success that you deserve. And, just really, really proud for the university, all of our fans, all of our support, all of our players, coaches, because Coach Sweeney's laid the foundation for this to be the best program in college football, and we're still a work in progress, but we feel like we're headed in the right direction.
Alabama or Michigan State? Do you care?
Both of those are great teams. They've earned the right to be one of the top 4 teams in the country, and it doesn't matter who it is; they're going to come to play.